the guilt. And it wasn't my fault, but I believed for a long time that it was all my fault for having him adopted. But I had no choice. She also thought she was keeping her baby. She thought she was keeping her baby.
In 1969, Anne was sent away to a home for unmarried mothers run by nuns. She was told to work in the laundries and pray for forgiveness. Her only crime was that she was pregnant outside of marriage.
I was 19, yeah.
And that was while you were pregnant?
While I was pregnant.
After the birth of her son, Anne says she was pressured by social workers to put him up for adoption.
He's my baby. I love him. I didn't want to let him go. And they insisted. They said, well, it's in his best interest. He'll have a family life. And he'll have a loving mother and father. You can't provide a father. And they said if I truly loved him, I'd sign the papers. So I must have signed them. I really don't remember, because it's something I didn't want to do. I wanted to keep him.
For Anne, there has been a double tragedy. She believes she was given a controversial drug to dry up her breast milk.
There's no choice, and they didn't tell us what they were giving us.
She now wants to know if it's connected to her health problems. In her 20s, she was diagnosed with cervical cancer.
After they did the surgery, the person who came round said, it's a good job you've completed your family because you won't be able to have any more children. That was very upsetting, because I thought, I haven't completed my family. My family's been taken from me.
Robbed you of the chance of having
a family life, completely.
Stilbestrol, commonly known as DES, was withdrawn in the 1970s due to its links to breast and cervical cancer. It was widely used across the NHS, not just in mother and baby homes, but it was also used in hospitals and given to pregnant women to prevent miscarriage. This doctor has treated women exposed to the drug in Scotland and wants the UK government to act.
It is indeed a scandal, and we will not know the size of it until there is some sort of investigation being done. This investigation is not going to be easy. The government needs to form a working group with medical practitioners to draft and update the national guidelines to be able to pick up the cancer risk of these women.
You were born here? Yeah, I was born in Southampton.
On the south coast, Pauline believes she was given DES in hospital in 1975. A married mother who just had twins, she remembers the casual way it was given out on the ward without prescription.
That's what struck me. They were handed out like sweets. There was no explanation, just you don't want to breastfeed, so take these pills, one a day, that'll sort that out, you know. And I find that quite shocking, really.
Did anyone ever talk to you about the side effects or the consequences of taking these tablets?
No, they didn't.
Pauline went on to become a nurse herself and believes those exposed to the drug should be offered regular cancer screenings.
More than cross, I'm angry that something was done to me and given to me that really could have detrimental effects on my health. I'm angry that the government has not recognised this, and I'm angry that they're not offering these women anything. They're not even trying to find out who.
But finding medical records after so many decades is difficult, if not impossible. Even the medicines regulator has admitted there are no proper records to trace who was given this drug. Around the world, there have been hundreds of court cases and compensation payments to those exposed to DES. But here in the UK, poor NHS record keeping and the casual way that the drug was given out means that thousands of women may never know for sure or be able to prove what impact the drug has had. Now the Health Secretary has told ITV News his department will investigate the issue.
We are taking ITV's report really seriously. I think it's extremely shocking what your report has uncovered, My department is looking very seriously at the allegations and the impact and the consequences for people's lives. And of course, your report also raised a wide range of other issues about the historic treatment, particularly of young mothers, young single mothers. It's a truly shocking, shameful moment in our country's history.
Well, more than 50 years ago.
That history has cast a long shadow over Anne's entire life.
I've never felt joy or true happiness because I don't feel I'm worthy of it.
Losing her son and now major health questions, she fears she may never know the truth. Sarah Corker, ITV News.